And now the quarterfinals are complete, we'll be starting off the semi-final bracket here. Our first matchup will be Armor King and Jin Kazuma versus Kunimitsu and Tetsujin. Followed by that matchup will be Kazuya Mishima and Devil taking on Heihachi Mishima and Kuma. And welcome to the semifinals. The first matchup we have Armor King and Jin taking on Tetsujin Kunimitsu. If you've seen the first round, you'd know Armor King was a burning storm of fire, destroying everything in its path. No one was allowed to walk away from what Armor King gave them. However, off to a bad start for Armor King and Jin. Let's see how Tetsujin and Kunimitsu start off. Maybe all this time waiting in between the matches was bad for them. However, it's bowling. Anything can happen. Kunimitsu, still strong with spare. Let's see what Armor King provides for his team. Armor King not getting a break. The unfortunate luck. And Jin not getting a break. Tetsujin. What? A unlucky bounce off those pins. This game is going to shit quickly. Kunimitsu cleaning out almost. Armor King might have found his groove again. There is the strike. Armor King might be back in the game. Here comes Tetsujin. Let's see what Tetsujin can throw. A nice ball! Does not get the strike, but does do easy setup for Kunimitsu. All Kunimitsu has to do is throw the ball down the alley and hit it like she just did. Gets the spare for the team. Armor King. Another strike. What a bugger. Tetsujin with a horrible looking throw. 62 miles an hour still cleans out the alley. How did Tetsujin throw a 62 mile an hour bowling ball? I can understand throwing a fast baseball, but not a fast bowling ball like that. That was freak. Armor King does not get the strike on that one, but however, he has a teammate who's a decent bowler. Jin Kazuma. Whatever you want to call him, however you pronounce it these days. But it doesn't matter. Tetsujin just walks up. Not as fast, but still as strong. A big strike on his part. But Armor King doesn't care. Armor King retaliating with a strike of his own. Signaling it's over. What's Tetsujin got in store here? Boom. Takes out 9. Kunimitsu lining up her shot diligently. Boom. Nice, gentle hand. Spare. Armor King with a devastating hook. Takes out 9 pins anyway. Jin up again. Here comes Man. Man spare for Jin. Tetsujin up at the alleyway. What a strike by Tetsujin. Even the other announcer in the arena said, great. There's a lot of pressure. This game is really freaking close this time around. Armor King with a strike on the splits. Look at those 2 pins just push out opposite ways of each other. Nothing could have been done better than that. God damn, Armor King is on fire. Tetsujin, however, capitalizing with a strike of his own. This game just doesn't stop. It's getting aggressive in here. They've got both good first hitters, and they've got really good cleaners on their teams. Armor King. Another strike. How can anybody stop this? This is getting ridiculous. Tetsujin! Another one. Tetsujin with the turkey. Armor King off 2 strikes. And a not bad shot for Armor King. Jin has a chance to clean this up for a spare. He gets a spare. That gives Armor King one more chance at bat. See what he can do with it. Armor King throws a big strike to end the game for his team. We will see where that puts them. 194. However, Tetsujin is on a roll of his own. He just threw a freaking turkey. And he gets the split. There's one pin. It's not a split. Whatever. Kunimitsu. Down the alleyway she goes. Just taps it with a spare. By the look of it, I'd say Tetsujin and Kunimitsu have taken this game. And Tetsujin finishing the same way that Armor King and Jin just did in their box, with a 9 spare strike. It's like rubbing in their face. Hey, anything you can do, I can do better. And Tetsujin and Kunimitsu take it. And they will advance to the finals. And I hope to see you all in the next matchup. Determine who else will meet in the finals. Here we are at our next semi-final matchup here. Reporting in, Mr. 3000 GT at the alleyway. Kazuya in his stand, Devil, taking on his father, Heihachi Mishima, and Heihachi's pet, Kuma. Now, from what I understand, Kuma and Heihachi have a better father-son bond. But it wouldn't be hard to believe, because Kazuya and Heihachi hate each other so damn much. And it seems like Heihachi just wants to put the shit in touches on the fact that he's better than his sons, better than his grandson, the best Mishima out there. He wants to prove that he's got the gene, the Mishima gene. But Kazuya does not want that. He thinks he's the best, and he takes a strike of his own. But was Devil pulling the strings on that? We will find out. Heihachi could not get the strike there. But Kuma is here. Kuma, the big boy. Kuma misses completely. Heihachi can't be too happy about that situation, because Kazuya throws a 9 himself, but he has a cleanup with Devil. Devil, the cleanup. Bop goes the Devil, and Devil cleans it up. How does Heihachi feel about that? He doesn't. He says, fuck everything. I'm a god. I don't need a devil gene to win bowling. I've got a bear. Kuma is just having a shit show of a day. But Kuma, even with what looks like could have been a bad throw, capitalizes with a spare anyway. He takes raw power over integrity any day. Ooh, Devil. Cleaning up again with the spare. This game is pretty intense right now. They are both doing well, spares, both cleaning up well. That is a really bad break. Looks like a really hard shot. Kuma just hitting the pin with all his might, could not get the pin to bounce where he wanted. Could not get the spare, only a 9. Kazuya, however, with a 9 of his own. Getting Devil to clean up for him. Devil throwing perfect spares. Heihachi up. Big shot Heihachi. Making a strike. The comeback starts now, says Heihachi, as he spits on the ground. What a disgusting animal, but Kazuya looks at him, gives off that devilish smirk. The Tekken Force guys are impartial for once, and not attacking. But Heihachi, when he comes to the kitchen, everything gets hot, because Heihachi is on fire. Kazuya with a terrible break. He did his punch, and he punched too hard, and it went across. Devil could not get the split. Even with his mystical powers, he could not get the other pin down. It's really surprising Devil has not used any cheats, like his head laser, but Heihachi is using his raw power with a turkey. The commentator called it a chicken. It's really a turkey. He doesn't know his birds. He's not ready for the season. Devil, however, only one pin. Terribly unlucky for Devil. Heihachi doesn't care about anything. What a bad break for Heihachi as well. But Kuma is here, and Kuma can clean. Kuma almost gets the spare with his raw power. Kazuya. Boom, boom, boom. Cannot get it. Devil. Only one. Cannot get the spare. Heihachi back up at the plate. Their talents have kind of gone downhill. Heihachi's throwing some bad shots. He really wants Kuma to make this setup. And Kuma do it. Kuma does not do it again. Poor bugger. Oh. Kazuya with the really slow fading throw. But it's a good setup. Devil should be able to capitalize on that and spare it easily. Devil cannot spare that. And a score of 152 is a low. But Heihachi Mishima, proving why he is the bowler. No wonder he entered this tournament. He probably rigged it. That's one strike. And he went and changed his outfit in between matches. Like, how do you have time to do that? Must be a fashion runway model, Heihachi Mishima. Kuma with the spare. And with that puts Kuma and Heihachi into the finals to face off against Tetsujin and Kunimitsu. What an odd final. We will see you there, hopefully, for the Tekken Bowl Tournament. The king of the Iron Alley is about to be crowned.